This is day 101, finding what is natural. We've all heard the phrase, find a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. While this is an inspiring sentiment, it can always feel very far removed from the reality of long work weeks, deadlines, obligations. Yet beneath the cliche lies a truth that resonates deeply. Aligning work with your natural interests and talents can unlock a sense of flow, fulfillment, purpose that transforms not only your career, but potentially your entire life. The challenge? Finding that alignment, then building a life around it. It's rarely straightforward and never easy, but it's worth the pursuit. There's a power in being in your element. Think about a time when you were completely immersed in something you enjoyed. It might have been solving a puzzle, painting a picture, fixing a machine, or having an in-depth conversation about a topic that fascinated you. In those moments, time almost seems to stand still and everything feels effortless. That's the feeling of being in your element. When your work allows you to tap into that state, it doesn't mean you'll never face hard days or tough challenges, but it does mean you'll approach those challenges with a sense of energy and purpose. Instead of feeling drained, you'll feel driven. Instead of counting down hours, you'll lose track of them. That's the natural flow we're meant to experience when we align our work with who we are at our core. I know it sounds cliche to be who you are, but there is some truth to the concept. There's a disconnect, though. It's why we don't always pursue it. For many, the idea of finding work that fits their passions and talents feels unattainable. Perhaps you've told yourself that you have bills to pay, responsibilities to manage, or it's simply just too late in your life to start over. It's true that life's demands can make it hard to step back and reevaluate your path, but too often, these barriers are rooted in fear or social expectations rather than genuine, real limitations. One of the most common traps is chasing external rewards, such as a title, a salary, or prestige. And believe me, I've chased all three of those, without considering whether the work itself resonates with you. This can lead to a career or a job that looks successful on paper but feels empty inside. Been there. The truth is, even the best paycheck or the highest recognition won't make up for work that drains your spirit. And speaking from hard experience, a really nice paycheck doesn't answer all the problems. How to find work that fits? Finding work that's a natural fit for you isn't about having all the answers today. It's about committing to the pursuit, no matter how long it takes. Here are some steps that you might consider to get started. First, know yourself. Take time to reflect on what lights you up. What activities make you lose track of time? What problems do you naturally gravitate towards solving? Pay attention to these because they're clues. They're breadcrumbs leading you towards a potential purpose. Second, experiment and explore. Don't be afraid to try new things. Sign up for classes, take on side projects, volunteer in an area that intrigues you. Even if something doesn't work out, it'll teach you more about what you love and what you don't. Third, embrace the long game. Finding this natural flow isn't a one-time event, it's actually a lifelong journey. Give yourself permission to evolve, to make mistakes. Your interests and talents might shift over time, and that's okay. What matters is staying curious, committed to the process, finding that groove. Fourth, build gradually. If a complete career change feels overwhelming, start small. Look for ways to incorporate your interests and talents in your current role. Over time, these small steps can lead to bigger shifts, and who knows, people might notice what you're talented at and give you more opportunity. Fifth, seek alignment, not perfection. No job or career is perfect, but there's a world of difference between work that depletes you and work that energizes you. Aim for alignment with your core strengths and passions, even if it's not perfect on every level. The impact this might have on your life. When you're doing work that fits, it doesn't just benefit your career. It spills over into every aspect of your life. You'll find yourself more present with your family, more engaged in relationships, more at peace, just yourself in general. The work you do becomes a source of meaning, not just means to an end. I would consider this a lifelong commitment. The pursuit of work that feels natural and fulfilling isn't a one and done task. The commitment, discovering and then rediscovering your to taking risks and to believing that your talents and passion have a place in the world. Even if it takes years and years to figure it out, and it might, I think it's definitely a pursuit worth undertaking. Because when you find work that's aligned with who you are and who you've become, it doesn't just feel better, it feels like you're actually just coming home.